Welcome to part 7 of the Sonic Lost World commentary. Hidden World! We're at the penultimate part, ladies and gentlemen. We are going through Lava Mountain.
Can you do the Sky Road, the Sky Road question mark level first? Oh, thank God. Procrastination.
No.
This is the extra lives level.
Yeah.
This is, I understand why it's called that, despite the rings not playing that role.
I didn't unlock this level until after Zone 3 of Lava Mountain. You have no idea how pissed off I was about that.
Well, even you can call it the lives level, but this is actually not where I do my live grinding.
Well, it is challenging. That's the thing. It's like it's the lives level if you're good at it.
No, it isn't Skylander. It's what's the one in the cloud that gives you like 15 lives or nothing?
Tropical Coast Zone 1. That's another place to do a lot of live grinding.
Is there any purpose to collecting rings other than supersonic?
Nope.
Besides supersonic and staying alive, no.
I want to know why do you think again? I just don't understand why they took to that.
Because the game was too easy.
No. Here's the thing. All right, they have a point system for the rings, but they took out the ratings.
No, the ratings are in time attack, so points as usual aren't worth.
No, but even then, time attack is based on how fast you complete the level. It has nothing to do with score.
Yeah, so what's the point of having a score? Do they have? I guess they have leaderboards? Question mark. But
bragging
who cares
rights,
about that?
guys. Bragging rights.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Someone didn't win in Classic City Escape yet.
How dare you?
You take that back.
Do you remember when the Amazon DLC came out? It was like 25 free lives, and everyone was like, "Why the hell would you need that for?" And then that explains it because you can't get
Oh,
lives.
God.
You know?
We all thought it was a joke.
If I'm gonna be doing live grinding, I'm doing it in Desert Ruin Zone 2, the Mach speed level, because there are 4 extra lives given to you right after one of the checkpoints. So what you do is you collect those 4 lives, smack into a wall. Collect the 4 lives, smack into a wall. Collect the 4 lives, smack into a wall.
Just like in real life.
In most cases, Crash Bandicoot doesn't regenerate lives when you die, but there are 2 specific boxes in one very specific place that always regenerate when you die, so I would do the same thing with those.
I'll say this scene is kind of Bond level stupidity. We're gonna set up our captive to this death machine, then we're gonna leave. Okay.
It's a Batman show.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
I expect you to roboticize on your own. We're gonna leave you. Okay, bye. I also don't believe Zum would leave that sandwich. Just no. I don't believe that.
Will Tails get out of this contraption? Tune in next time. Same Tails channel, same Tails time.
Tails.
I find it hilarious that Tails can manipulate his tail fur like fingers.
I love that though. You know what? I never understood this scene. Why is Sonic so impressed at like a big drop? Isn't like it's the first one he's ever seen before? You know?
My friend was kidnapped.
I know.
Amy and Knuckles are dead.
but wow, guys, we're really high off a volcano.
I can understand him not caring about Amy's Knuckles dying because they're worthless. Those trips to the Olympics and the gymnastics ring really helped out.
And this is the part where Clement cried the first time we played it.
Fly, you fools!
Clement was just like, Eggman, no. Just broke down.
The Deadly
cried.
Six must die now.
And Sonic's big no has a enormous question mark. Like, no?
Yeah. Sonic's like, should I be upset at this? Or it's like Mobius now safe forever. No, the Eggman's dead.
You know what? Clement can sit through Aerith dying with a completely straight face, but Eggman falls to his doom. Nope, he's gonna tear up. It's just...
Hell, Clement will instigate Eric's death.
I just have this image of like Clement crying and it's like carving the Eggman logo into his arm with a knife, like I love you forever.
What kind of fan do you think I am?
You'll never guess what's in this level. Boss rush.
To its credit, they use different strategies. So
No,
Yeah, the 3DS version's literally a boss rush in the 3DS version.
Well, no, this level isn't really that bad, except for the fact that every time you kill one of the bosses, some of the hexagons on the... Actually, I think those might be pentagons. I'm not really sure. The blocks on the sphere will fall apart and leave instant death lava. One time when I was playing this level, I was standing on the block that would fall, and then I got instant death, and... Ugh.
Well, it's two things really, because right after you defeat one of the Zeddy, Sonic will automatically bounce to a set location. The thing is, though, you can't stand there forever because that's where the Zeddy's gonna spawn, and you'll get hit as a result. I think that's what happens with me and the next Zeddy.
I'll say that I love the fact that when Zaz gets defeated, he goes, "The boss is gonna beat me." I don't know why, but I just find that line hysterical.
I like Zone Mom's better because he just went, "Mom was right. I'm a failure."
No, Master Zig, like, he's their master, but watch how easily Johnny just takes him down. All he does is run away. Like, oh.
That was Zaz's strategy too. Run the fuck away.
Yeah, but at least Zaz like fired projectiles in this fight. Master Zik literally just ran up, which is another thing in terms of the story. I love that before every time you fight a Deadly Six, they pretty much just go, "I'm gonna kill you," and then run away. It's like, okay, that's really.
I will say, Lava Mountain Zone 1 was also the level I had a pretty hard time getting all 5 of the red rings because I don't know what causes them to appear.
It's just time.
Yeah.
So the first time I beat the level, the 5th red ring spawned directly to the left, right after I beat the last boss, and Sonic's just standing there in the victory screen, and I'm like, just grab that red ring, it's right there.
Fuck this level. Fuck this level. Fuck this level. Fuck
Now,
this level. Fuck this level.
now a few weeks ago, Ian Flynn, current writer for Archie, and I forget some other gentleman, they did a 24-hour stream of this to raise some money for charity, and I wasn't able to view it myself, but from what I've been told, they got so stuck on this level, they left for a few hours to go play 06. That's how bad this level is.
Why the hell would they do that?
For charity, Clement, for charity.
Those bomb carts, instant death, no matter how many rings you have.
Can we all just come to agreement? Worst level in the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hardest. And yes, worst.
What's like? Would they make it the
Okay,
worst?
so even you can't defend this one.
I think they could have toned it down, and honestly, I would have separated Lava Mountain 3 into 2 levels, and I would have made Lava Mountain 2 the first half of 3, and the second half of 3 be Lava Mountain 3. That's what I would have done.
I just think we didn't need the instant death bombs.
Ugh, you always cut that close.
You see, look how close you were jumping over that one. Just
I just don't see the need for the instant death bombs.
I want to know at what point in this volcano is there this underwater cavern?
Yeah, that's another thing. It doesn't really fit in with the Lava Mountain theme. Like, why is there water here?
Yeah, they just pulled the Tropical Coast Zone 3 out of fucking nowhere and ramped up the difficulty.
Which again, it's something we touched upon earlier, that a lot of the levels have their own like unique like visual style. The problem is that a lot of the times the really unique ones don't fit in with the aesthetics of the overall section of the world. It's like to this day I still not. We said earlier, I don't get the casino in the ice level. Just makes no sense to me.
Or the desert ruins and the sand.
Yeah.
well, at least they did add in that pun though, so it makes it more.
Well, yeah, they played along with it obviously, but when push comes to shove, you're still wondering what does this have to do with sand?
Oh, okay. A question: atomic bombs, not instant death. Cartoony bombs, instant death. Huh?
One thing that we haven't touched upon is that this is the first game since Sonic CD, I believe, that uses the term zone for the actual acts rather than the kind of the world itself.
Same difference. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, this is my least favorite part of the stage. The stage is broken up into 3 chunks. The second chunk can go fuck itself.
Yeah, it's just even Supersonic cannot defeat the might of the bomb cart.
Supersonic is powerful, but its power pales in comparison to the power of the bomb cart.
I want to bring attention to one thing though. It's kind of easy to lose track of Sonic, especially when he's jumping against that blue water background.
Yeah.
I find that Sonic, if you have any amount of speed going in this level, you'll find yourself ramming into bomb cart after bomb cart.
Oh god, they put the red ring right behind an instant death card.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Johnny, the fact that you went round for that for so long just gave me motion sickness. Thank you for that.
I will say, just the biggest pro tip I can give you: hold back on the analog stick to gimp your jumps. It'll save you a lot of pain. You know, because you're going to need to do a lot of that when you're trying to, especially that last section I had where you're just jumping over the segmented rails and trying to avoid the instant death bombs.
I'm doing an expert run of this place. Oh, it spoke too soon.
Ah!
But
Clement,
not bombs.
Clement,
I jinxed it.
You jinxed it, you bastard.
That I know, no bullshitting. That was my first run through of this level, and I fucked it up at the easiest section of the stage.
It's the recording curse.
You know, I was so proud of you too. The first thing I did when I downloaded these RAWs is like, okay, how well did he do Lava Mountain Zone 3? I mean Zone 2, sorry. So, you know, I'm watching it and you're doing so well and then you die and I'm like, oh, John.
You're no longer my son.
I disown you, John.
I just want to say it's really awkward jumping from rail to rail when the rails are arranged in a in a tubular way.
Tubular.
Like when they're all in a circle around the tube, and you have to jump from one to the other to get around the tube. That's the most awkward-looking thing.
And again, I don't think it would have been a problem if we still had the sidestep where we had the rail switching mechanics of the old
Exactly.
games.
Although I do completely agree with Lewis. A tubular way of having the rails is terrible. I much prefer a radical version. Cowabunga.
Guys, I know Sonic is a 90s property, but we don't have to go back to 90s lingo.
Radical. I will say that cutscene it's kind of similar to one in Unleashed, where as the werehog, Amy doesn't recognize him, and you see him kind of like look sad and walk away. I like the kind of scenes where like we see certain different aspects of Sonic's character we don't normally see, like him being sad.
My stalker doesn't recognize me.
Oh no, my stalker's dead.
Time to get a new one.
You're all I got left, Miles Electric.
It's just you and me now, old friend.
At least Miles Electric, you have Bejeweled.
Do you guys think that the Miles Electric can get to Red Tube?
Probably.
Yeah.
Was anybody else waiting for a Star Trek line?
You'll be assimilated into the Borg.
Resistance is futile. I wanna know exactly how did Tails. I mean, I know he's a genius and he made his robot suit, but how did he change his eye color? Because that's kind of magic. I don't really care how he did that.
Hey Tails, next time go up to them and shoot them in the face.
Also, what I don't get is that Tails just equipped himself with a Mega Buster. If I was Sonic, I'd be like, come with me. This should be a lot easier for you. You know?
Dude, you have a gun for an arm.
No, the cutscene after this level, he doesn't have it anymore.
I was just about to say Mecha Tails for Mighty Number 9. Mecha Tails for Mighty Number 9.
Well, see, I like that. I'm not sure if they did it on purpose or if it's just a coincidence. But that arm cannon is very similar to one of Tails' basic moves in Sonic Battle. Like he gets that kind of arm cannon.
Oh yeah, I
as a
remember
show.
that. He shot things out.
I doubt the writers have played that game.
They didn't. No.
Yeah, but again, though, that's another detail though I kind of wish they went more into. Tails is a fucking half robot now. But next cutscene, he's back to normal.
See, like he's never like he clearly hasn't, because we see Tails reprogram. He clearly never became Pot Robot. I always just assume that Tails just put that shit on himself, and then so as soon as Sonic
Was he
he's just gonna,
cosplaying?
take his helmet off. Yeah, he's cosplaying as Mega Man. He's in a really shit Mega Man cosplay.
Now, I'd just like to say to the people who compare this level to Eggman Land, this is not Eggman Land.
No.
I don't like this level, but even I will say it's not Eggman.
Yeah, it is nowhere near Eggman Land levels.
Eggman Land was Eggman Land because of lack of drop shadow. That was all.
And the 50-minute time length.
Yeah.
This took me an hour and a half with all the game overs I got on it.
It was only over 15 minutes because because you kept dying, and you only kept dying because of the werehog sections and lack of drop shadow.
Well, no, I kept dying in this level over and over again. As someone who's never played HD Eggman Land.
You have a PS3 now.
Yeah, so I think just because I have unlike the rest of you guys,
Buy these games.
As soon as I get a new console, I don't immediately play the new Sonic game for it, or not the new Sonic game, the 5-year-old Sonic game. You know, I have other things to do, like a life and stuff. Shop.
No, you don't, Ted.
Says the
Don't lie.
guy who has a massive Steam library and plays nothing for it.
Yeah, basically, I'm too busy playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Again.
Again.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I know.
It was around Lava Mountain. Like my first playthrough, it was around Lava Mountain Zone 3, especially after I used the hover wisp. When I heard the hover, because actually the hover music in when it comes to wisp music is actually my favorite. It was around this time because at this point I had like maybe 50 or 60 game overs at this point. I was like, I want to go back to Sonic Colors.
They gave him the nostalgic classic death animation.
Yeah, but only that lava is instant death. All of the other lava in this level is non-instant death, and I fucking hate the voice clips for Zor here because I died so much on this part of the level that I kept on hurting. He's so upbeat, I want to beat him up or whatever. No, wait. What is the clip that he has?
Yeah, he's so upbeat, it makes me want to beat him up.
Yeah, and okay, you know what? It might have been funny the first time. The 50th time, I just want to punch him really, really, really hard.
That line is so beat down. I want to beat him up.
You know, I think the same thing might have happened to the Eggman PA announcements in Sonic Colors if A, I died as much in Sonic Colors, and B, if I could actually
hurt
understand
him.
Oh, geez, the lava sped up to catch up. You were playing too well, John.
Ted, I can understand where you get at with the lava problem, but my mindset, they're both lava. Avoid
well, no, it just bugs me that some lava is more lava-y than other lava. Cause like, oh, why does that lava not instant kill you, but the other lava does? You know, it's just
Hey,
like,
Level, do you lava?
yeah. Do you even lava?
Such lava, much heat, very wow.
How do I lava?
This boss fight is pathetically easy.
Yeah, this boss fight's a joke.
Fight.
Well,
As opposed to all the other boss fights, which are amazingly hard.
Just go on the south one here and then double jump the entire way up. You never need to do anything else.
when you realize that's what you had to do, I actually tried to fight Zor the first few times I went through this level, and I kept on dying because, you know, I couldn't hurt him. And there's
Same here.
there's like no reason why you can't hurt him now, you know, but
He's invincible.
it's just
It works for me. I don't know why I felt the need to break a nut.
Wait, were they just playing two different Zor quotes at the same time?
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay.
Quality control. What's that?
I was wondering if the hover wisp had the light speed dash again.
Yeah, but
does.
it's wonky as fuck to get it to activate, or at least I had an issue trying to get it.
You
to
just gotta
activate.
push right on the right analog stick right next to it.
I know I had problems getting it to activate though. You know, either I wasn't too close or whatever. It just wouldn't activate for me. Maybe I just suck.
In the previous hover wisp sections, I was wondering why why they didn't have any light speed dash trails. So I was like, without the light speed dash, the hover wisp is really slow.
Yeah, when it came to Lava Mountain Zone 3, I didn't have nearly the amount of problems a lot of people did. I will agree that maybe it kind of overstayed its welcome, but, you know, because of the whole boss rush aspect of it. But I don't really think it's that hard, to be honest.
The only thing I don't like is the final boss encounter because it's really unintuitive.
Well, no, you had been grinding lives at this point, John, right? How many lives did you have with you when you first entered Lava Mountain?
My biggest cause of death when it came to this zone was trying to get that godforsaken red ring in the parkour section.
Well, how many lives did you have is more my question.
Going on my first playthrough?
Yeah.
It's kind of a blur, but
you would grind it and you had a fuck ton of lives, basically.
Was it a blue blur?
I had a fuck ton of lives, but only because of Lava Mountain Zone 2.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, John. You didn't have you had a fuck ton of lives, so you weren't getting a game over.
But at the same, but I didn't die many. I didn't die that much at all when it came to the level itself.
Well, you know, here's the thing: if you die, you're playing this level with the standard 5 lives. You die 5 times, you have to start the entire thing all the way over.
Yeah,
again.
but that's what I'm saying though. I didn't die that much at all when it came to just completing the level. I only lost a lot of lives going after those parkour red rings.
You can literally just stand behind him and he won't do anything to you.
I did not know that.
It's a lot harder when you have to redo everything over and over again every time you mess up.
Yeah, there's enough space behind Zavik here that you can just literally stand behind him while he's doing those fireballs.
Nice. I will say though, I love this version of the Deadly Six theme with the guitar. This sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Bye, Sonic Bowser.
This is
wait,
the
there's
only
more.
part of the boss fight where that really fucked me over the first time.
Now I get that the first part of the boss fight was supposed to show you that you can use these red platforms as weapons, but I didn't get that the first time I played it, so I thought that I had to, like, New Super Mario Brothers, just run away as fast as possible. Or you could just do that.
How did he get so big?
Yeah.
Magic.
The power of the energy sucking machine.
The power of Christ compelled him.
Yeah, I did not get the idea at all to bounce the red blocks back at him.
Well, nothing says you really can.
Well, the boss fight's supposed to, but you don't. You might think that's something only he can do, not something you can do.
That's the biggest problem with a lot of my issues with this game as a whole, is that pretty much nothing is explained to you, ever.
So the Zeti are dead, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, they are. So,
Da,
bitches.
da, da.
Yay!
Ugh, Eggman, you needed some alone time.
Has he always had that rocket ship like built into his jacket? Because that's amazing. And I'm sorry, but the fact that this machine has a green cape of energy is badass.
It makes no sense.
It also has the thin upturned evil mustache of stereotypical evilness.
Let's stick dastardly in robot form.
This robot looks like it's gonna take Mega Tails and tie him up on some train tracks.
I'm sorry, but I think the most awkward line in Sonic history is the only thing that's going to get conquered is your face. So much bad imagery is associated with that line.
well, maybe that's why Eggman needed some alone time.
Oh,
Oh man, how many lines in this game can be totally taken the wrong way out of context?
Probably all of them if you have a dirty
Most
enough
of it.
mind.
I'll be honest with you. There is a long history of being able to take Sonic quotes out of context and make them sound dirty.
Tyria.
Hey, you big drip, where you going? The greatest is still from 06 when Shadow says, "When the mouth is open, I can attack." Good night, everybody. See you next week.
Play me out, Johnny.